Nothing Phone 4 has become one of the most searched smartphones of the year, but there's one problem. It's not launching this year. At first, many people assumed Nothing had fallen behind schedule or run into production issues. But according to Nothing CEO Carl Pei, the delay is completely intentional, and it follows a strategy the company has already used once before. To understand why Nothing Phone 4 was delayed, you have to look back at the launch of the Nothing Phone 3. Instead of releasing a flagship every single year like most smartphone brands, Nothing skipped 2024 and launched the Phone 3 in 2025. That 2-year gap gave the company more time to redesign the hardware, introduce new software experiences, and make the upgrade feel much more meaningful. Now, Nothing is following that exact same pattern again. Though Nothing failed to attract users due to an unusual design and low-end hardware at premium price. Now, Carl Pei has officially confirmed that there will be no Nothing Phone 4 this year. Instead, the Nothing Phone 3 will continue as the company's flagship, while Nothing focuses on expanding its more affordable Phone 4A and B series. According to Pei, the company doesn't want to release a new flagship just to follow the industry's yearly upgrade cycle. Every flagship should feel like a genuine leap forward instead of a small refresh. That may sound disappointing at first, but it could actually be good news for future Nothing Phone buyers. Annual smartphone upgrades often deliver minor improvements that are difficult to notice in everyday use. By giving engineers more time, Nothing has a better chance of introducing larger hardware improvements, more polished software, stronger AI features, and a design that truly stands out when the Nothing Phone 4 finally arrives. That's exactly the approach the company says it wants to follow. The strategy also allows Nothing to keep improving Nothing OS while extending support for existing Phone 3 users instead of asking customers to upgrade every year. At the same time, the Phone 4A series keeps the brand active in the mid-range market, giving buyers a flagship-like experience without forcing a rushed flagship launch. Interestingly, this slower release cycle is becoming part of Nothing's identity. While most smartphone companies compete on yearly launches, Nothing is betting that fewer flagship releases will create more excitement whenever a new model finally arrives. It's a risky move, but if the Nothing Phone 4 delivers a major leap in performance, cameras, AI, and design, the extra wait could prove worthwhile. For now, the Nothing Phone 3 remains the company's flagship, and the Nothing Phone 4 is expected to arrive next year when Nothing believes it's ready to offer a true, meaningful upgrade. The big question is whether this strategy will pay off. Would you rather get a new flagship every year, or wait longer for a smartphone that actually feels new? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest Nothing Phone 4 leaks, Nothing OS updates, and smartphone news. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.